Yo, 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 yo.
Play Now Online is next. For most wins in this mode, the 2K20 Play Now Online MVP is another familiar name. He took the title last year, and he's back. Congratulations, Run D Live 24.
Welcome back, man.
What's up, man? Good to be here.
So what teams are you using to beat people?
The Bucks. I transitioned from the Lakers, and then the Kings, and then people like the Pacers. But now I like to beat people with the Bucks, because Giannis, he kind of unstoppable now. Like, he's a cheat code.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that your favorite team to play as?
Yeah, currently. As of 2 weeks ago, currently, yes.
What kind of strategies would you give to new players that are coming into the game mode that maybe want to up their competitiveness and start racking up some of these W's?
First off, I would say learn how to play defense, because defense creates my offense, and that's how I get most of my wins. So I would definitely start with defense, and then work your way with how to handle and dribble.
Is there any set plays that you like to run specifically?
It's called Quick Horns 4, when my shooter sets a screen, go around, and it's either you gonna check me going to the paint, and my shooter gonna kick out, or I can do either or. Like, it's like hard to stop. It's an optional play where I got a dunker and I got a shooter swinging out.
You win this award, you get 750,000 VC and a copy of the Legend Edition for NBA 2K21. What does that mean to you?
And I'm ready for it. Cause they say we're not ready, but I'm ready for it.
You ready for 2K21?
I'm ready for 2K21. I'm going for 3 years.
Well, we're going for a new generation. I was going to say, it's going to be some new stuff out there next year. Well, there it is. Run D Live 24, my man. 2 years in a row, most.
The land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner, getting in the spirit. It'll be a good one tonight. Don't go away.
Yeah, don't go away, motherfucker. That's what they said, bitch.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rubio in at the 1. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Magician is out there with Avery Bradley, and it's Millsap in at the 5, roaming the pace. Boris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. It's really hard to win this league without at least one.
Damn, some b-ball. God, it is so bad, man. I can't stand it. Man, it's tight as fuck. Hold on, be right back. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. BRB. Alright, we back in the building. What up? See that? What up? We back.
Elite player at one of the front court positions.
Now, here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters.
Yeah, man.
Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
James, the pass to Magician. Trying to get open, it's Davis, and he drills it. Beautiful release. There from Magician. Now, here's Rubio in the corner.
I don't even remember getting it.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires it up. And that one hits back iron. And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Rubio against Bradley. Pass to Doncic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Here's Magician. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Going up against an all-time great like LeBron James, there are no easy answers. Still, he's aware it will be pivotal to slow him down if they're going to win this game. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. The shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The shot's good from Magician.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Doncic feeling it out. Rubio finds Hardaway. Now, here's Doncic. James covering. Takes the three. Goes back up. He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Getting a high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just lost in that net.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Magician.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all... all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Here's Millsap. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game, and he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Bradley passes to Magician, and it's Davis at the elbow. Down low, here's Magician, and it's blocked. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Outside Bradley. The 3. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard over the past month? These teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside. They have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Down by 3, now we're down by fucking 5. That makes complete sense. Make that 6.
On the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 5. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Shabazz Napier. Powell is out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis, and it's Curry in at the 2. Good, nice play there from Napier.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Caldwell Pope passes to Magician, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What do you
It's on
shake your head for,
Porzingis.
you fucking goofy fuck?
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. James comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Avery Bradley in for Alex Caruso. And Dallas with a change here too. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge night. He had 69 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Mavericks leading by 4. Curry looking it over. Napier kicks to Curry. Dallas again missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Easy two, baby.
Just
Play
reliable.
smart. Good basketball.
He's
Good
just
basketball. Get the
always
stop. Get the
trying
easy
to
boards.
make
Get
the
the
right
easy
play.
boards. Get the easy buckets.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Taking 2 shots. The first free throw is good.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Mavericks. And it's tied up with that one.
There we go.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Napier, guarded by Bradley. Now Napier. Bradley with some nice D. LeBron
Get it to
passes
him.
to Davis.
There we go. There we go. Easy point. points, easy buckets. Easy buckets. Get it down to LeBron. Let him do his thing. Then I'll come in. I'll start draining these motherfucking threes here in a second. I'm gonna start balling these motherfuckers. Throwing it up. I'm gonna start throwing it up. Make it or take it. Man, I don't care if I miss it.
Davis throws it down.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Hardaway kicks to Rubio. Millsap against Powell. He dishes it to Napier. Just 5 on the clock. And they get it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Good on the second free throw. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Bradley to the left side wing. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Magician. Magician's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Rubio with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Davis finds Bradley. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Magician. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And stolen by Napier. Rubio outside. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 3. From the wing, that one finds the mark on target from Magician. Magician's got 16.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Powell. Wide open look. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's James. Here's Millsap, and Millsap shoots it in. Guys, 7 times. The lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
No, it won't happen again. I'm not going to let it happen again.
Here's Rubio, and the Mavericks call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Damn, they just ran with it, dude. We had the lead, and now we're down. God, I hate this game, man. Bullshit.
Here's Brunson. That one, no good. And so is the... All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll...
That's bullshit, dude. Bullshit.
And happy you could join us We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Magician.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with the Magician, and it's Millsap in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And Doncic gets it to go.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Now the pass to Magician. Back to James. He kicks it to Bradley. Outside, Davis with the shot. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from LeBron.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Rubio, the pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Now the dish to Rubio. Back to Doncic. Rubio against Bradley. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A fader. A rebound by the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mavericks leading by 7. Rubio with a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Magician. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. A high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. For 3. No good from Magician.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bradley against Rubio. It's to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis has any number of tools on the offensive end, but a nice high percentage look there.
Back to LeBron. Passes it to Bradley. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good. Magician's got 19 points.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Doncic right side. Here's Porzingis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell, and it's Napier in for Ricky Rubio. And the Lakers call time here. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway kicks to Kleba. Back to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Magician. Napier passes to Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Good on the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Dallas lead.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Napier kicks to Porzingis. And here's Napier. He's got 10. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. No good again that time.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Out to the right wing. Napier finds Hardaway. But they get it back. Porzingis. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
There we go.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Magician.
There we go. There we go. Green light, green light, green light.
Amazing.
We're bearing witness to one of the great...
You see that right there? Look at that. Look at that.
scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season. Dallas calls timeout. And the Lakers will start.
Here we go. We're going to be losing by fucking shit ton, man. I can't watch it. Oh, wow. Wow. That's surprising.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third.
Oh, I wasn't out. They didn't take me out.
Now, here's Rubio. Back to Porzingis. Three-pointer.
Damn it.
That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 10 points for Porzingis.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Headed by Porzingis. Here's Magician. From down in the low post. It goes. Magician's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. With one on the clock. The shot. No good. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dallas shooting about 42% so far. On the court for the Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Curry in at the 3 slot. Porzingis feeling it out a bit.
There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingis. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
First free throw is good.
And every year it seems to me, Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
He gets it in there. And Doris, Porzingis not only quick to adapt to the NBA game, but also the culture.
I think it helps, Kevin, that he got tutored in the English language starting in grade school. And think about it, Kevin. This man wore his hair in cornrows back then, emulating the NBA players he saw. So both linguistically, culturally, and basketball-wise, it wasn't too big an adjustment for him.
Here's Magician, and again it's the Lakers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Brunson kicks to Rubio. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, see, the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio forces him to the line.
And that one falls for Rubio. Los Angeles making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Unloads. Offensive rebound. Nice D from Porzingis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Rubio penetrating, and the layup falls.
Oh, wow. Rubio, wide repertoire of moves off the dribble.
Lakers trail by 4. Stripped it away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And that one is good.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Here's Caruso, and there's the pass to Magician. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They just picked them apart.
Brunson the pass to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Magician. Yet another bucket.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for 2nd all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Paul Millsap's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Avery Bradley in for Alex Caruso. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Mavericks. And on our sideline, our reporter,
Very
David
late,
Aldridge.
100%
Hey,
smothered.
Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing...
And another one falls.
And fellas, he is now 2nd all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's 2nd best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work.
Here's Kleber. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Kicks it to Bradley. Here's Magician. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Magician. Chalk up 2 there. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Rubio. Pass to Kleber. Dishes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. Avery Bradley pulls it in. LA has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Magician. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Magician's got 43 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Mavericks leading by 5. And the Mavericks call time here.
Damn it, man. So close.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Okay.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots. Just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game.
Well, should any of us be surprised if they need a bucket? LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the 4th quarter. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Rubio, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. LeBron outside. Here's Davis. Out of hand on it.
He just switched characters. Maybe switched people.
Hardaway against LeBron. That one goes in. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
And that basket is in there from Magician.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. The three. Rubio misses. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
What the fuck? Where's my clutch badge, bro?
With that look, even though
Where's my clutch badge at,
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, Rubio. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I don't give a shit. We can lose the game. I don't care.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
That's so much that Rubio gives you. The last thing that has to come to me is the range shooting.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Okay, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gotta get him this one.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. The pass to Davis. Here's Magician. From deep three-point range. Oh, couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. With everything they had, it came through.
I got about 51 points.
Was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Because I still got to get like another 8 more 50-point games or something like that. 8 or 9 more games. I got to get a lot more money.
Not today. I'm tired.
Sorry, you got to do some media.
Can I skip it?
Not if you want to get fined.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. See you in a few.
So what's the mood like in the locker room after you drop a tough one like this?
I mean, Ted, you know what? It's not great. All right? We got a bunch of competitors on this team, and we all know we could have executed better down the stretch. So, yeah, you know what? We were mad, we were upset, but it's fine. 'Cause you know what? We're going to put this behind us and move on to the next one. And that's all you got to do in this situation.
Yeah. What he said. Me, motherfucker. I'm approaching him. I'm approaching him. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. They want to put it back on 8 minutes.
Next up, we crown the 2KTV Interactive Wizard. But before that, let's give you a chance to up your 2KTV Interactive winnings and earn some VC, baby.
And now for having answered the most interactive questions correctly through the season, this year's 2KTV Interactive Wizard is PD Dollars. Congratulations.
Heading to Pro-Am, this year's Pro-Am champion blew us away by the amount of wins.
Tallying over
Set the tone early.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free mobile devices bobblehead.
A reminder that you can still join us for upcoming games. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth.
And don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What's better way to have with pictures of your favorite mascot, mobile devices, and defenders.
Still have a few seats available for upcoming Thunder games, so please see the ticket booth for more information.
Don't forget to bring the family to the upcoming game where we're giving away free team basketball. The first 5,000 fans in the arena will get a free Thunder basketball.
Just a young man for the line full of Africans when they try to play us for the goal.
Huh? Probably 11:30. When are you going to bed? You want to smoke? Well, if you want me to. Okay. You gonna bring it back to me? Oh, well. I mean, this is a two-way bridge. It's not a one-way bridge. I'm just fucking with you. Okay, I'm bringing it up.
Oh, a view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight.
That's where I live.
Hi, everyone.
Right there.
Thanks for joining us on 2.
hungry? Psycho. Start talking like the Cookie Monster. The guy before him? Oh, he did it? I guess. Oh, yeah, when they come over, yeah. The ones you find online? Yeah, he said, come here, I'm hungry. Skinny girls come over, let's go for a walk. Alright. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get the early lead, keep the lead? Keep the lead going.
K Sports, NBA action is coming up. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with the Magician, and it's Millsap in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Ferguson in at small forward. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes go through the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
the time.
Going into the playoffs, teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Adams. Paul outside, puts up a three, drops in the tray.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
No good from Magician. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gallinari up again. Millsap grabs the miss. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He said the key defensively is keeping Anthony Davis away from the rim, adding he's a knockdown shooter, but you can't take away everything. Kevin will see if they can somehow wall him off.
Thank you, David. And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by the Lakers. Adams, the pass to Ferguson. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Just love to see Chris Paul operate in that area. Slows himself down. Great balance. It's one of his many strengths.
They grabbed their own miss. But shot's good.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. This is it to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
From the baseline. Good on the shot. Magician's got 5.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Ball looking over the floor. Adams outside to the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Magician. Ferguson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Smith subbed in for Chris Paul. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Bucks. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they fulfilled expectations.
Excuse me. Yeah, I love you too, pretty girl. I said I love you. Say it. Okay, that's fine. No, forget it.
And then some. Riding high down the back 9 now. Looking invincible.
Here's Smith following the basket by Anthony Davis. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Huh? Huh?
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Since the All-Star break, this group has been on fire. Here are the field goal percentage leaders for the season's second half. Anthony Davis, number 1.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's gotten.
With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent. But some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization to help these players.
What? And you're getting up to let her out.
Understand where it is that they have to focus most, and that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Make it a distraction. Here's Magician, 7 points in the game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Smith. On the wing, Lamb shoots it. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Magician. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now Smith, after the miss three from Magician, and a wide open look for Lamb. No good from outside. Here's Magician, covered by Lamb. And Davis throws it down.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Smith throwing the double team. Here's Adams. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Magician, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Here's Dort. After the made shot from Magician, back to Smith. Lock at 6. Here's Adams. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Now here's Kuzma. Last time out he had 13 points. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Magician. And that one drops for him. Magician's got...
Oh, good old monster.
13.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Thunder trailing by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Lamb. To the middle, here's Adams. Great D that time from Davis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The shot's good from Magician.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dort passes to Baisley. Here's Lamb. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade.
It's been a sort of long relationship, you know, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really gotten really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's out there with Magician. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored 54 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
He was all alone on that one. That's 7 points for Chris Paul.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Here's Magician. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Bring, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those tips of it. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yeah.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
Here's Magician, the Thunder making the shot. And he hits it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Magician's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Alinari outside, pass to Ferguson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 3 on the clock, and Caldwell-Pope lays it in. Ball Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points of the night.
All heart from Caldwell Pope
that's
there,
nice.
using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
And so we wrap up the first half. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
He's working hard. He's working hard. Already started by 6. Last time was 6.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Magician.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Call out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ferguson in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Six to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Adams has got 6.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Here's Magician. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ball against Bradley. And here is Paul. He's got 10. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Inside the 10-footer. Again, the Lakers.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Pass to James. Here's Magician. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 9. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. And now that's 35 points for Magician.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Magician.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Thunder making a switch here. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along, he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position. He seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's the steal. Outside Millsap. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the middle. It's tipped. Releases. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Lamb's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. Lakers on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. Over Davis. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 6. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Bradley. Davis surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Magician. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's the floater.
I couldn't make shit last game.
And ends the pass to Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's guarded by Davis.